Hello, I am so glad you can join me today. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today we are getting ready for the holidays. The holidays are upon us. Thanksgiving is about to be here, and I know a lot of you this year have to make your own Thanksgiving dinner because you're not going to be able to travel. So I am here to the rescue. I am here to help you prepare your Thanksgiving dinner. So here we are going to make some very simple stove top stuffing. Now, stuffing is something that everyone have on their table on Thanksgiving Day. Now, some people have their recipes that was passed down from generations to generation, others don't. But if you don't have a recipe, looking for something simple to make, I'm going to show you something very simple that I myself make and my kids love it. I happen to like it. I've tried different ones and I always come back to this one. So I'm going to show you how to make stuffing. Now this is a regular box of stuffing, and on this box gives you the direction of exactly how to make it. So it's really not that hard because the directions are on here. But what I do is I jazz my stuffing up a little just to bring up the flavor and make it taste a lot better. So what I have over here is a half of onion that I've diced up. I have here some bell peppers. I have here a couple celery sticks, a couple cloves of garlic, and some carrots. Over here I also have some chicken stock, and I also have some butter. So come over to the stove with me and I will show you how I put this all together. So here I have a pan which I already have heated, and I'm dropping 4 tablespoons of butter in my pan. We're going to take our nice onion and turn up this stove a little bit. We're going to take our onion and put it in here, saute that a little, and we're going to just throw everything in together because we're just sauteing. We're not browning this stuff. We're just going to saute it a little bit, get some of the flavors mingling together. And we're going to throw our peppers in there, and we're going to throw our carrots in there, and we're going to saute this just in the butter. Now you don't need to add seasonings to this because I find sometimes the stuffing, it has the sodium is a lot in there, and it has its own seasonings in there, so you really don't need to add seasonings to this. If you feel that you want to add a little bit, it's okay. Just be careful with your salt. You don't want to add any salt to it. Okay? And we're going to just let it stay here for a few minutes and just cook down for a few minutes. So now this has cooked down a little bit. We're not cooking it too soft because it's going to be cooked some more. So this is about good. Okay, so it's sauteed. This was less than 5 minutes. It's probably about 3 minutes that this was on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this to the side, and I have another saucepan right here. I'm going to put my saucepan on there. In my saucepan, I'm going to put here, have here 1.5 cups of chicken stock. So I'll pour this in here, and I'm just going to bring this to a boil. And so this should take a few minutes to come to a boil, and as soon as it comes to a boil, then I'll add my stuff to it. So my chicken stock here has started to boil. So what I'm going to do now is empty all this in here. Empty that in there. And then you take your pack of stuffing. So you know that if you're doing more than one pack of this stuffing, of course you're going to double up on whatever you did here. Then we're going to take our stuffing and we're going to just empty it in here. And just give this a good little stir. Now I'm going to turn my stove off. I'm going to cover that. Leave it for about 5 minutes and then I'll be back to fluff it up. So here's your stuffing. So now what you do, the stove is turned off. This has been sitting here for 5 minutes. So I'm just going to fluff it with a fork. And basically that's it. Just fluff it up. Now we're going to put this in the oven. This is ready to eat. You can eat it just like that. But I'm going to put it in the oven and bake it. And this is what we're going to do for Thanksgiving. We're going to put it in a nice dish. I have a dish right here. And I am going to spray my dish. A little spray so nothing sticks. Then we're going to take our stuffing and we're going to put it in our dish. And then we're going to put this in the oven. Now, I like to make my stuffing separate from putting it in the turkey. I usually like to make it separate, but it's up to you. You can either stuff you have this, you can either stuff this in your turkey, or you can just put it in a dish and serve it just like this. And this is how I usually do it. Okay, guys? So now I will put this in the oven, and this doesn't need to stay in the oven for very long. Just a few minutes is already cooked, maybe 15 or 20 minutes, and take it out and it's all done. So the stuffing is all done. Look at it right here. It's a little cool. I took it out a few minutes ago. And as you see, this was very simple. This is not a lot of stuffing. So of course, if you're going to be making this for your family, you're going to be making way more than this. As I said, the directions are in the box. You can just double up on everything that we did, because you'll be making more than this for Thanksgiving. Okay, but I just wanted to show you how you can make a simple stuffing and put on your table, and this is something that everyone will enjoy. Now, as I said, you could make this ahead of time, and then when you finish your turkey, before you put your turkey in the oven, you can stuff this in your turkey and put it in. I usually don't stuff my turkey. I make my stuffing separately. I prefer to do that and put it on the table. Okay? But you have choices of what you can do. Okay, so this was very simple and was very easy. So let's go ahead and taste it, and I will tell you what it tastes like. So of course in here, I'm going to taste it right from here. We have, you know, your nice vegetables in here, your carrots, your onions, and so on, which gives it a good flavor. And here is your stuffing. My daughter loves this stuffing, so I make it especially for her. And I also like it myself. So it's a little bit hot. No, that is good. You still have the crunch, a little crunch there from the celery. Guys, no joke, this is very good. You can make this for your family anytime. It is very good. If you put this stuffing on your table, everyone is going to enjoy it. It is very good. I hope you can make some for your family. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, share, and comment. I love to read your comments, and I try my best to get back to each and every one of you. Make this for your family for Thanksgiving, And I made some cranberry sauce in a previous video. You can check that out and see how to make cranberry sauce. I had fun making this, and I hope you have fun making some for your Thanksgiving dinner. Until next time, bye-bye.